Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continues to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Young. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And first down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. And throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
And the Noles pick up enough for a 1st down here. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout where they check him out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Looking right, this one caught. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Knowles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock. And that's a costly penalty. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Park behind the line. It's Young. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Seminoles. They connect for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Takes the handoff. It's Price. Now tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Back in motion now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. In the clear at the 25. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Tough possession here for this offense. That's 3 straight incompletions and now facing a 4th and 10.
And the Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held loose to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The second down incompletion will have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Signs with the throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Ball handed off.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The 1st down, picked up tackle at the 45.
Well, that is another tough run by this back. It seems like every time they need the yards, this guy is delivering along with that offensive line. This time on 4th down, they are able to pick up the 1st down and keep this drive alive.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
How about that, Chris? 4th down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback still with the football. Runs through the defender.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Send the back in motion. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. That's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And
he's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Grab behind the line, it's Young.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Using his legs, it's Young. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A play action, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And they could take the lead on this field goal. What a moment in this kicker's career. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The penalty backs them up. 1st and very long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to put it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Noles. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 30. Past the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Going toward the end zone. Loose football. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
3rd down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down. And the quarterback just kneels down. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward. Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week. And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.